Hey guys, welcome back. I want you to ask yourself, how many times on your job have you wanted to tell your boss that you're only one person, that you can only do one thing at a time? Chances are a lot. It seems like with most of us that no matter what we do or how many tasks we complete, that there's always another huge list of things that are going wrong or things that we have to do, and a lot of times we may start to feel like the people who are giving us that work are inconsiderate and they aren't, they're just oblivious of the fact that we have so many things going on already, which, a lot of times they could be. It's just like one person assigning you all the tasks. But, the fact that we're only one person, you shouldn't necessarily use that as an excuse. And like I said, you shouldn't tell your boss that directly because they may see that as an excuse. So, like I said, don't use that as an excuse. Don't use that as a way to slack off or to cause conflict. At the end of the day, you have tasks that you have to do and you have to do it. You want your job, you have to complete these things. But the fact that we're only one person, for me, it's been a de-stressor plenty times. So, a lot of times I'll complete something and I'll see more things coming on to me, and before I, get out of hand and start stressing or worrying too much, I just have to tell myself, hey, you're only one person. You can only do so much, and you can't beat yourself up about this. There's no need in looking so far ahead and saying, oh, this is gonna take so long. I'm gonna have to work this many extra hours. There is no need in thinking that way. A lot of times you just have to suck it up and get done what you have to do. So yeah, use the fact that you're only one person. Use it more so as a de-stressor. Use it as something that's gonna calm you down and allow you to be able to focus on what you have to do. With most jobs nowadays, they stress it, and specifically in the job descriptions, that you have to be able to multitask. And with multitasking, a lot of times it can hurt our efficiency. Some people are better at it than others, and some of us were better when we were able to focus on one or two or a small number of tasks at a time. But being an asset for your company, being an asset to your boss, being valuable, they know, or at least they want you to be able to do these things. So you should think about it. You should think about it that way. You want to be an asset to whatever company you're in. You want to be important to them. You want them to know that you can get this done. And a lot of times it's because they have confidence in you that you can do these things. You've shown that you can do them before. A lot of times that's the reason why they continue to tag more tasks onto you. So sometimes you have to think, stick your chest out and use that as something that can push you forward. But if you're more so working for a company that seems to be more of a slave driver, they're just throwing things at you, they're inconsiderate, they're giving you a bigger load than other people that seem to be slacking, and they're not doing their thing. They have to do a job also. They're your boss, but they have work to do also. But if you're working in that sort of environment, then you may want to consider other options. And I tell people this all the time: is you want to, of course, you're important to whatever industry you're in. People are dependent on you, but you have to also think about what you're getting from the job that you're on, what you're getting that you can potentially use for the next job if you get in a position that you have to move. If you have to move on, like I said, if you're in a company that's bad on management, they're just more so slave drivers. You're going to start thinking about other options, and you want to be valuable. You want to have skills. You want to gain as many skills as you can and grow yourself as much as you can where you are now, so that you can be valuable elsewhere. So if you're in a horrible position now, somebody else can appreciate you a lot more than where you're at now, and perhaps they're better at management. They're better at managing your workload. So be confident in yourself and make sure that you're continuing to gain skills also that you can take elsewhere if you need it. It never hurts to have a plan B. It never hurts to know, to be knowledgeable in your domain. It never hurts to be a valuable asset. And a lot of times, most of the times, actually all the time, that's how you want to be. You want to be an asset. So yeah, the fact that you're only one person, don't use that as an excuse. Like I said before, more so use it as something that's going to calm you down, so that you can just focus on the task at hand, focus on getting done what you have to get done. So that's all I want to talk about, guys. I want to keep this short. Hopefully it was, and I'll be talking about plenty of other things as far as the job market goes, job tips, employment, how to just be successful in your job. So stick around, and hope that I've said something that can benefit you, and hope that there will be other things in the future that can benefit you. So, anyways, hope to see you next time, and enjoy the rest of your evening or night.